Kill Team. Deathwatch versus Tau Empire.
In today's game of Kill Team, we're doing another Commanders matchup between Joe's Deathwatch and Greg using the new White Dwarf Kroot faction. We're doing the Sector Frontieres that came out a few weeks ago. We're doing one of the narrative play missions, Desperate Recovery. So Joe is defending as the Deathwatch, and there are 5 objectives. And at the end of each battle round, you roll a d6 for each objective you control, and on a 6, that's the Inquisition crate that they've been looking for. So then Joe will be trying to get it back off the board on his table edge. It's short ways. If Joe gets it off the table, he wins. Otherwise, Greg will win, unless everyone's shaken or taken out of action. Joe can inform us about his kill team first.
For the Deathwatch, my commander, I have a Primaris Librarian with a Force Sword and Bolt Pistol. He knows the Veil of Time, Might of Heroes, and Psybolt psychic powers. And I'm making him a Psyker Specialist, so he can add 1 to psychic tests from the Student of the Arcane. For my leader, I have a Watt Sergeant with a Power Sword and Bolt Gun. For my 3 other specialists, I have a Deathwatch Veteran with a Deathwatch Shotgun. That is a Demolitions Specialist. A Combat Specialist, which is a Deathwatch Veteran with a Heavy Thunderhammer. And then a Deathwatch Veteran Gunner with a Deathwatch Frag Cannon as my Heavy Specialist. And then I've got 3 Intercessors with Bolt Rifles.
And then on to Greg's Kroot.
So, for the commander, I'm running Dayak Grek, the Kroot guy from Blackstone. His trait is Stealth. I'm doing a level 3. I'm giving him Steady Aim, then which he gets no matter what for being Stealth. Skulker, then 1 with the Shadows. 1 with the Shadows gets a -1 from my opponent shooting at him, and Skulker gives him the cover save for being close to terrain. He's also getting Tactical Planner, so he'll get the D3 extra command points at the beginning of the game, and Stoic Hero, so even with flesh wounds, he fires at full ballistic skill. I have a Kroot here in the middle that's a Shaper model. He's going to be my leader. And then I have a Krootax that's going to be my heavy. And then I have a Kroot, which is going to be my sniper. And then I have a Hound, which is going to be my combat specialist. And then I have 3 other Hounds and 13 other Kroot.
So you're at 20 models then?
I'm at the full 20, and with the loading up the commander with a bunch of stuff, I'm at the full 200 points.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that goes, but it was a beefy commander.
Yeah, so you have to level them up and take the traits to reach 200 points within the legal...
Yeah, because basically for 18, Kroot and Kroot Hounds are both 6 points. So for 18, you're only at 108 points. So then the Krootax is 27, and then you have the other to play with your commander. So you get quite a bit of points to play around with how you want to stat up your commander, but there's only 1 commander to choose from. Unless you take them with the Tau, but if you're taking them with Tau, you can't use the Krootax or the Kroot Hounds.
Just wrapped up the deployment. I won the roll-off and chose this side, and I've just deployed everyone along most of it with the Librarian over there to try and counter Greg's Kroot deployment.
I mean, obviously I got to put down a bunch of stuff after Joe was already done deploying the Deathwatch, but I just did a straight line. I don't have a ton of cover. I put my commander and my sniper behind the cover in the ruins, and everybody else is just going to move forward to fire and see if I can find out where that crate is.
Then you rolled off for your whatever.
Oh, yes, for my tactical planner, and I got a 1 on my D3. So I do end up with 3 command points at the beginning.
The narrative mission's already pretty silly, because it goes to, like, Joe could get this one. Like, if Joe rolled at the end of the turn and got the objective he had, the next turn you could just move the guy off. I mean, you could maybe assault him with the Hound first, and then he couldn't move. But this could very easily be like an instant victory for Joe, I think.
Yeah. And it's at the beginning if we control an objective that you roll.
At the end of the battle round, if you control it. So if both of you are next to one, then neither one of you get to search it, and then When you move, it moves with you until you die, I think.
Roll off to see who goes first.
Yeah.
Deathwatch. 5.
2. So Deathwatch will go first.
For the Deathwatch turn, I moved up and over with everyone except the leader. So everyone, he's the only one that's readied up. Everyone moved over to get line of sight on guys before Greg moved, because I didn't know where he was going to be going.
The Kroot Hound up here advanced. These 2 Kroot up here moved to capture this middle objective. The Kroot Hound over here moved to try to get a flanking. He's the combat specialist Kroot Hound. And then these Kroot moved up to get line of sight, as did the Krootax Rider and the Kroot over there. The Sniper and Commander stayed back here and readied, and basically everybody in this corner readied. He'll get cover from them, and they'll be at -1 because of the distance, but they'll be able to shoot at some guys, so hopefully they'll do some damage.
So gonna try and cast Cybolt from the Librarian. Goes off with a 6.
Okay.
So does it hit closest visible, or...
I think so.
If you can see the Hound, there's openings in this fan blade.
Is it from the head, if he can see?
Yeah.
So he can't see any of the guys on the left side, so it's going to be one of the 2 over
From
here.
the Librarian, I think you can see this.
And do you want to count the fan blades as
Yeah, but
open
you can
or
see
not?
through it. It is a specific... one of the tactics utilizes it.
Well, just mortal wound on the crew. Flesh wound.
Yeah, you take the -1.
Alright, it's got a flesh wound then. Merely a flesh wound.
Then I went first, so my ready guy can only see this guy, so it'll be -2. He'll fire the Dragonfire Bolt, so he'll be hitting on 4s instead. Hits. Toughness 3.
T3.
Wounds.
Okay.
Get your 6 up.
Oh, that's right, no AP. Nope. Goes through.
Flesh wound.
Alright.
Now, who are you shooting with?
You have no more ready guys, right?
Correct.
So then I will start off with my named guy, Greg, and I shall shoot onto your Librarian. He is BS 3+, and he is Skulker. So what I said, it's +1 to hit? No, that's cover for him. So yeah, so I'm just regular. So distance makes me a 4+. Cover makes me a 5+, right?
Doesn't he ignore cover?
He does.
Or obscured?
Obscured, yeah. 4+. Oh, nice. 5, hit. No AP, so
We hit the wound.
I don't have to wound. I'm gonna wound
That's an
nice.
important step.
Okay, so he fired. Sniper is going to fire on your Crimson Fist. So that'll be a -2, so that's a 5.
Yeah,
Missed.
he's a sniper.
Missed again. Alright, and then start off from the end here. So this guy on your Librarian hits. Wounds.
Yep. Good.
Second guy misses. Third guy hits. Nothing. The leader in the back shooting at him hits. Wounds.
Good.
This guy will shoot through the window at the Dark Angel. Misses. And then these last two guys. This guy's going to shoot through the window at the Librarian. Hits. Nothing.
But aren't you, you're outside of half, so that's -1, and then
minus one, and then I'm scared. So 5's hit. Right?
Are you BS3?
Oh, no, I was looking at the guy. I'm BS4.
Uh-oh.
Right.
We had
Commander.
to undo all this damage you did.
I know, right? The one did hit on a 6. So
Yeah.
the one that you didn't save for was fine. And then the last one on a 6 on the Librarian. Missed. And then that's it for my ready guys.
So, first non-ready guy, the frag cannon will shoot his gun. I'll fire 1 shot each at each of these guys.
Okay.
So, the closer one to the camera first. He is unobscured, so just be hitting on 4s. And he's firing them as a shell. Miss. Other guy hits. Wounds on a 2. Failed. I'll command point. Wounds. -2 AP.
So you get no save. Do damage.
2 damage.
Dead.
Dead.
I think it's the other one, the further one. Right, so this one.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Not
thought it
that.
was...
Not
The
that.
first one failed.
Okay. I thought that was the first one.
No, that's us.
That's a trip.
Okay. I'll fire with the Krootax. Double checking within 24. I am. So I'll be firing onto this guy. I'm going to use my command point for the level 1 heavy tactic to get an extra shot. So Kroot gun is rapid fire 1.
And you're within half range,
Half range.
so 3 shots.
Because it's 48.
Yep.
3 shots? That's
Yeah,
right.
you drop
That's
5.
right. 2 hits. 1 wound.
AP.
AP 1. And it's D3 damage.
4 up. Good.
You're good. Alright. So is him.
He'll fire at lead Kroot here.
Alright.
He's within half range, but you're obscured. So 4 up. 1 hit. Nothing.
Okay. The back Kroot by the Krootax is going to fire onto the Dark Angel. Hits. Wounds.
Takes a wound.
Alright. Time to roll damage.
He's got
He's a
a
Primaris.
Oh, that's right. That would have been nice. Though.
next time.
Guy behind him will fire at same guy. 4 up. Both miss.
Alright. Front guy. Gonna fire at Dark Angel. Missed. We got 3 guys left.
The guy behind here will fire at this guy.
Alright.
1 shot. Hits.
What are rounds are you using? Have you been
Oh,
specifying?
I have not been specifying. AP doesn't matter, so it'd probably just be the Hellfire rounds on him. 2 up. Wounds. AP 1.
No save?
Flesh wound.
Alright. Next guy in line, onto the Dark Angel. Hits. Nothing to run.
How many more guys do you have?
I have
I have 2 more.
2 more. So he'll fire his bolt pistol at the Kroot Hound.
Through the vent.
Missed.
All right. This guy is going to fire onto the fist. Missed. And then all I have left to shoot is this back guy.
So he can't see anyone, so that's it for him.
All right. And the last Kroot onto the Dark Angel. Missed. Tests. So he's taking a flesh wound. They are leadership 5, so it's 1d6 or 2d6?
It's 1d6 minus 1 for the dead guy.
Good.
So
Him.
And he's got
Their leadership 6.
and he's got friends, so he's fine.
Okay, and then the end one.
He's
Okay.
good.
So more command points.
So now we
I did
see.
the objectives.
So Joe gets to choose an objective and roll a d6 to see if it's the one he's looking for.
Do the one by the librarian.
That's it.
That's the one you've been looking for. So command points, Joe just got that, and then
Yep,
what were you
so
saying?
I got 2 command points.
Command point.
I got a 11.
9.
Okay,
That's
so I will go first.
That's really good you went first, because I think, unless we need to reread the mission, I think if Joe went first, he could just run off the board and win. Well, you'd have to table Joe before the game ended.
Yes,
Or, break him before then. But going first, you have a chance to get into the librarian, hopefully.
that's right. I had to use a command point to re-roll the charge distance on this Kroot to get in combat with the librarian. So the 2 flesh-wounded Kroot made it in. The other Kroot made a 9-inch charge. Kroot Hound made a 9-inch charge in, and this one failed its charge, even though it has a charge marker, but it moved up 5. All the other Kroot moved up, with the exception of the Krootax, which readied up, and the sniper and my character, which readied up.
This guy over here.
This Kroot Hound in the corner behind the building failed his charge. That's why he didn't get a token, because he sucks. He got snake eyes.
And the 2 flesh wound took a wound in Overwatch, right?
Yes.
For the Deathwatch, I had the Heavy Thunderhammer. Since he didn't get charged by the Kroot Hound, he charged from over here into him. I moved the frag cannon out so that he can fire into this clump of Kroot. I maneuvered most of my guys to try and get them out of sight of Greg's guys, and if they are in sight, they're in cover. Move the 2 intercessors back here. The one behind readied up. And then the leader just moved back to try and stay alive to keep getting command points. And the shotgun readied up since he's got sight on one of these crew.
So your play is just to hold your ground here and then get the crate out.
Hopefully do enough damage to Greg this turn. Hopefully the Heavy Thunderhammer will be able to kill a Kroot.
And then you get psychic phase before we move into fight phase, right?
Fight phase is last.
Okay.
So he'll be locked in because you got 2 dudes. Unless Joe gets an 11 and does D3 mortal wounds, then maybe he could wipe out both crew.
Well, even then, it just go on the closer one, right?
It might. Yeah, it wouldn't spill over.
So, Cybolt goes off with the 6 on the 2 flesh wound. Dead. And then he will attempt to cast Might of Heroes.
Uh-oh. On himself or Thunderhammer?
He will try and cast it on himself.
The Thunderhammer doesn't need +1 strength.
Goes off with the 6.
We're getting +1, right?
Oh yeah. So it goes off with the 7. Yeah, that's my psychic powers.
So shooting.
You don't have anybody rated up, right?
I got 2.
2?
That guy
I see him.
and that guy.
Yeah. So 24. And is this guy in combat? I'm sorry.
No.
Okay. So then I will be firing onto him. I will use my command point for the extra shot again. So there goes that.
Using more bullets.
I'm shooting through dudes, so he's in cover. So instead of a 4, I'm hitting on 5s. Two hits. Strength 7, looking for 3s. 2 wounds.
Nice.
-1, D3 damage each.
4 up. Good.
Alright.
If you killed it, that was actually super huge.
I know.
I'll
Let me
shoot
move
with
this
the
stuff off, but-
shotgun guy. He will fire
the most important part
into
of the game.
this Kroot. And he's going to fire
The second one or the front one?
He'll fire the Worm's Breath shells. He's firing into the second one.
Gotcha.
He's in range.
Hey, if you can see multiple people after you see your shots, you can divide them up.
2. So he'll just shoot at him. Be wounding him on 3s, because he's demolitions. 1 wound. No AP.
6. Nope.
So is he obscured from you?
Yeah.
Alright, so -1. So just a flesh wound.
It was the branch.
Yeah, wait, yeah, he's bringing his own cover around with him.
That's right.
You get it ready, Greg?
Yes. So the sniper here is going to attempt to shoot on the Crimson Fist. Let me double check line of sight since I believe he moved a little bit.
No, he really don't know.
Okay. Yeah, I can see him. But barely. Missed.
The intercessor here will fire at this Kroot.
Alright.
You don't want to shoot at one of the flesh... Oh, I guess you can't really see them.
So 2 shots. He'll fire the 2 up to wound. 1 hit. Wounds AP 1.
Okay, so no save. Dead.
Another one.
And then the last one, the commander. He could still see the librarian, but I think your librarian legitimately perfectly covers this guy after you moved him, so he can't see anything.
Okay. So, do you have any more readied up, guys, Joe?
Nope.
Okay, so now we'll do the first non-readied. Guess let's start off with this front guy. So rapid fire onto your Blood Angel. 2 hits.
Nice.
2 wounds.
Yep. Good.
Good. Alright.
And then I'll fire with him, and he's going to fire towards him, and then probably split fire off.
Gotcha.
10 shots.
Well, at least one guy got to fire.
So he is in range of all of them.
Who did you target?
I targeted front.
Alright,
guy.
is the back guy within 2 inches of the front guy?
I believe so, because they're
Yeah.
25.
Okay, so how are you dividing up?
I'll go 3, 3, 2, 2.
Do you want to do 3 on the 1 wound guy already?
Yeah,
Although he is, I mean, keep in mind the key's within an inch of the train, so he'd probably get -1 to the wound rolls. These guys in back are too far away from the train. So actually, these guys are equally likely to die. So.
Yes, I'll just do 3, 3, 2, 2.
Okay.
So, lead guy, wounding on 2s, 2 wounds,
6 damage each.
at AP 1.
Okay, no saves.
Flesh wound. Guy with a flesh wound on him. All wound.
Dead.
And then him. 2 wounds. Flesh wound. Last one. Both wound.
Dead.
Dead.
Alright, Eddie got the flesh. Let's get double flesh.
That's cool.
That's him.
Alright. Let's see if this back guy is within 12 of you. He is. You're in cover, so 5s. 1 hit. 1 wound.
Yep. Good.
Good.
Just can't get through the 3 up.
Nope.
It's too powerful.
Wounded intercessor will fire at the lead Kroot
Gotcha.
coming down the corridor. Hitting on 4s. 1 hit. Wound. AP 1. Flesh wound.
So he moves up to 2. Guy behind him is going to rapid fire into the Blood Angel. So -1 for the flesh wound and -1 for cover, so 6s. Nothing.
he'll fire at the 2 flesh wound guy. 1 hit. Wound. Another flesh wound.
Okay, so he's got 3. I gotta actually look. So this is the line. Nope, out. But will this guy be in? Yep. So I'll fight with this guy first under the Blood Angel. 1 hit. No one.
My last guy can't see anyone, so it's all you.
Okay. Then this guy. I don't know if you can see. I'm gonna count on he can see him. Nothing. Last guy there. 1 shot under the Blood Angel. So he's out of the 12, so he'll be 6s. Nothing. Thank you, sir. And then the leader. Will fire at him. Nothing. These wounded guys. First one guy can see through. Second wounded guy's not going to have angle, but he'll be able to shoot at the Dark Angel probably. Let me check this real quick. Yes. So first guy onto the Angel. So 6s, but rapid fire range, nothing. And then the other guy under the back Dark Angel, nothing. And that is everything. So now we're in line for close combat.
Yep. So you got your Flesh Hound, or not Flesh Hound, Kroot Hound.
Kroot Hound. It's not wounded, so it's not worth doing a thing. So 2 attacks. Weapon skill 3+. 1. I'm a command point.
Are there any Kroot stratagems or tactics?
It's only if they've got flesh wounds on them already.
Okay.
2 hits. Strength 3. Looking for 5s. Nothing. So that's not good.
So for the Heavy Thunder Hammer, I'm going to spend 1 command point for rival chapters. So he gets to reroll 1s to hit. 2 attacks, hitting on 4s because of the hammer. Both miss. I'll command point 1 of them. Hits. Wounds.
AP4?
Yeah, it'll be something high. AP3. So then it does D6 damage. 4.
Just gonna get 4 1s.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he barely got him.
And the Librarian gets 5 attacks because of Might of Heroes.
The Kroot Hound's gonna be fine, Greg.
He's fine. He doesn't have any flesh wounds on him.
That's true.
Hitting
I
on
don't see
3s.
what could go wrong.
All hit. Wounding on 3s.
Only 2.
2 wounds. AP3.
So no saves, just roll damage.
So do I roll 2d3 and then pick one of them to go with?
I think you might only do 1.
One.
You can get super cocked. Never mind. Doesn't matter. Kroot Menace has been removed.
Alright. So, now leaderships.
So now the big penalties.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this guy -6. He fails. So he's shocked or whatever.
Yeah.
Shaken.
Guy behind, same deal.
Well, he doesn't get the -1 because the other guy's already shaken.
Oh, that's right. So he fails. These two guys, furthest one, shaken.
Uh-oh.
This guy, he's good.
Was he, his friend doesn't count because he's already shaken. In the same
So ones aren't, I thought ones were always.
Oh, yeah, ones might always auto pass.
Yeah. And then nobody else has any.
Right.
So now I just do the overall battle test, right? Because no, I haven't lost half.
Nope. You got plenty of guys left.
Yep.
But yeah, just flesh wounded guys are super likely to do nothing.
Yes.
But this goes again, if Joe goes first, he can just run off the table
And I
with
get
his...
to... I'll future proof, and then we see who goes first, right?
Yep. If Greg doesn't, he's going to lose.
An 11.
6.
All right.
So you have another turn to try to stop Joe from running away.
Yes.
Sure.
The Kroot need to charge to be able to make sure that the librarian can't run off with the objective. So we've already predetermined that the closest Kroot here needs a 10, and then the second two need an 11, and the leader in the back needs a 12. So I have 4 really, really hard chances to make it. So let's see. The 10 first. The 6 and a 1. I will use my command point. Reroll the 1 to get another 1. No, a 3. So it doesn't do it. So now 11s. 2 11s I need. First one's a no. Second one's a no. And now I need a 12.
Oh
my God.
Yeah.
So that was very fortunate.
Oh, Joe, you've been overwatching?
Oh, go ahead and overwatch them all, actually. Because they would all be in range. So go for the first one, and then we'll just see what damage.
Nothing. Nothing.
It's going to kill the leader.
Nothing. Nothing.
Okay.
I can't believe you got
So I'm gonna
like,
leave
you
it
actually
there.
got a 12-inch charge.
It was ridiculous.
So you can hold on another turn.
Yes. So that was the important thing. Now move into position for shooting and everything else. So I got the charge. You guys saw that. The shaken guys or whatever couldn't do anything. The Kroot Hound readied, or the Krootox readied. The Kroot Hound moved up here if it does go another turn to try to get a charge off, but I think Joe's going to end up either getting me this turn or body blocking me to where I can't. I moved up my commander and my sniper because they're not doing anything back there. And I moved this squadron of guys up.
Yeah, with their failed charges.
Yeah.
For the Deathwatch, the Heavy Thunderhammer charged in to that guy. I moved the shotgun and the frag cannon up to try and clear out these 2 areas. The 3 intercessors readied up, and my leader just moved up so he could get sight on people. So, going into Psychic phase, gonna try and cast Cybolt. Goes off with the 5.
That's right. +1, baby.
Flesh wound.
Flesh wound down to this guy.
He's gonna try casting Might of Heroes on himself again. Goes off with the 7.
All right. And then for the Krootox Rider, make sure I'm within half, which I am. So, you know what? I'm going to still keep trying to get the Dark Angel guy. So I'm going to use another command point. Fire 3 shots at him. He's in cover. So I need 5s. 1 hit. Nothing.
You could command point it.
I will. Wound.
Joe's
All
down.
right. Make
You're
it.
good.
I think
All
just
right.
failed 1 save so far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so
The rest
Yeah.
from shooting.
both intercessors will fire at the Krootox.
All right.
I'll just fire them together. They'll fire the 2 up to wound. Both miss. Guy back here will just fire at lead Kroot here.
Okay.
He'll fire the 2 up to wound. Both hit. Wound.
Damage. Dead.
And that's all my ready guys.
Okay. These guys charge, so they can't do anything. One of them moved up from around. So, no, he's the one that got charged. So I have this guy in the window, and he's going to shoot at the frag cannon guy, rapid fire. You got a guy in front of him, so you are in cover. Nothing. And then let's see these guys that moved up.
Well, Joe gets to shoot, right?
Oh, that's right.
So, Deathwatch frag cannon will fire towards that guy, and then split fire off.
Gotcha.
6. So it'll be 3 and 3 between them. Main target, 2 wounds. Dead. Second guy, wound, dead.
These crew are tough.
How many points did you say they were per model?
6. I still don't know if any of you guys have made their points back yet. Because you've split off the killing between things. So, now I have my commander. You probably can't see through that window, that guy. But, no, you probably can't see that guy. You can see this guy.
Yeah, leader. Commander
Yeah.
on leader. Kill him.
All right, here we go. 1 shot. No negative, right? Yeah.
Yeah, no negative from cured. Where if it's 1 shot, it'd be
Yeah.
-1 to hit.
That's
From
right.
range, but you hit.
Yeah, but I hit. And I wound. Oh, it was a 6 too out of the box that I made, anyways.
All
right.
Was there ever any doubt?
Deathwatch shotgun will fire towards them. He'll fire the worm's breath shell.
All right.
So 3 shots. So it'll be 1 and 2.
Okay.
The 1 shot. Wounds. Get your 6 up.
Nope.
That'll be his final
Well,
push
dead.
wound, so he dies.
Second guy, both wound.
1 makes it.
It
Dead.
didn't even matter.
He just had to keep feeding in to stop Joe from running away with the box.
That's
He just
right.
got slaughtered.
And then my sniper is gonna shoot at this dude. I don't know if I can see him or not.
Let's say you can.
He probably can't. You see his arm or anything?
See the gun.
The gun doesn't count, does it?
No.
No. All right, so then he can't see anything. Do you have anybody else to fire, Joe?
Nope.
Okay, so then close combat. I shall choose to go with my charging Kroot. He gets...
Is he your leader?
He's my leader.
I'm going to spend 2 command points on the beheading.
All
What
right.
does that do?
Reroll hit rolls for any attacks that target the enemy leader.
All right, well, he gets 1 attack.
+1 strength, though.
Yeah.
Minus
and
one
he's,
from-
-1 to hit for the fleshing, so 4 up. Missed.
Ah, you almost had the librarian.
I know. I was going to get him.
Heavy Thunder Hammer on the Kroot. 1 hit. 1 wound.
Dead.
That's 5 damage.
Did you
Not
roll
kill.
5 1s and 3s?
No, the opposite. Then the Librarian.
I think you can make a comeback, Greg.
I think you're right. I'm not concerned yet.
Oh, they all hit anyway.
See, Joe's wasting command points. This is prime comeback time.
So 3 wounds. AP 3. 1. Flesh wound.
If we're
Our
doing
command
that right.
point.
All right.
Nope.
It's a lie.
All right, but now let's see for a nerve test. He can't possibly pass.
Well,
He's
and 1.
shaken. Yeah, and 1. So he's now shaken.
And shaken models don't count for stopping you from moving.
No and no.
Just that guy.
Just that guy. Let's see if he comes back. Nope. He's still shaken. And now I'm down 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 models. So what is it, 2d6?
Yep.
So I can't possibly get it.
Well,
Right?
no, under your you don't take a penalty.
Okay.
It's just under your highest leadership.
My highest leadership is going to be the dude.
The
Let's see
dude,
if he's 7.
7 or 8.
E7.
Uh-oh.
The commander. The power. 8.
Nope.
It's over.
You bottled out.
They didn't even need to get the crate.
They just slaughtered the Kroot instead.
But they're a lot more fun than I thought. I think if I would have had more cover, I could have done a little bit better moving up. Getting that side of the board hurt, I think, a lot.
And, well, it's a narrative mission, so it's, like, super imbalanced. Like, the first turn, just spawn the crate, like, as far away from you as possible. Like, if you had spawned it, I think it'd be a lot different. And, like you said, the terrain was really rough on you. Like, it really wasn't a fair game with the mission. Because it could have super easily, ended up favoring Joe, but it super easily could have favored you.
Yeah, depending on who got the objective.
Yeah.
But it was fun, and it was neat to see how the Kroot play, and I think they're, a nice, average, fun army to play.
If you could take more Krootoks, I think they'd be a lot better.
Being limited to 1, and then being limited to only 4 hounds is kind of lame. But they do move fast, so...
When then you only have, you don't have super great specialists you can do. Like, there's no comms or...
Because Kroot hounds can only take combat and scout. Krootox riders can take combat and heavy.
But they have a rapid fire gun.
So it doesn't benefit them a lot. And then the Kroot themselves get a decent variety. They got Zealot, Veteran, Sniper, Scout, Combat, and Leader. And like I said, you can take them with the Tau Army. You just can't take Kroot Hounds or Krootox Riders. So it gives an extra little bit of flavor to the Tau also. How'd you like not using the Watchmaster for the...
It was nice having an additional model or two than I would have otherwise.
Yeah, some of the commanders are so expensive. Like, Greg's is super cheap with the Blackstone guy.